Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be using the Spring Cheer paper and die cut pack that came with a recent magazine. I have got a video up on my channel showing you what comes in the kit. But basically you've got papers and there are also die cut toppers. And I'm going to take an idea from one of the pages of the magazine for this one here. So I've just got a 7x5 card, and then I've taken some extra paper out of my stash to use as the background. So I'm just going to tape that in. Like so. And I'll just leave that back in on that one for a minute just so I can get this lined up. Like so, and then we can take the backing off that one. And then just cut off the extra bits. That's that one, and then the front is going to be a fold back. So just fold it and line it up with the edge of the card, and then again we're going to have that backing onto there, so I'm going to put some tape on that as well. And again, stick that, and again we'll just cut round again. So that's the base of the card. So then now we can get one of the pattern papers from the kit, and that will go on the inside. So I'm just roughly marking out where I want to cut the paper. And then cut that using a trimmer. So that'll go in there. And then I've taken another bit, it's from the kit, but it's just an offcut. So again, just going to mark where to cut it. So then in the die cut, we need the frame. Again, the centre comes out of this one. I'm just going to take off the little pips that go all the way around. It just needs a little bit cutting off it. There's a bit of the white still inside. Just to tidy it up a bit. And then that'll lay over there. But first of all, we need to cut that out. So we just need to lay it where we want it. And then do a pencil mark. And then get my craft knife. I'm just going to put down that piece. And just line it up. And then also cut the edge. There we go. So then, when it sits like that, it'll be like that. So actually, because we've got the white, I think I may cut that piece out as well. Just because then it'll go straight to the background, so we'll do that bit also. Do this bit with my scissors. Take a little bit more off. I might just snip a tiny bit more off both, just so it's hidden within the frame, like that. And then we need to take a piece of acetate, put it nicely on there. Pop that on the back. So I think we'll use some tape for that, and I've got some thin double-sided tape which we can use for this. And just one more piece for that side. And then we'll just place that on there. So that will then go on there. What we'll have to do is, because the tape comes out over that edge, I'll just put tape on, then it won't stick to the back of the card then. Excuse me. So we'll stick this piece in now. Just use my glue on this one. Lay that in, like so. And then what we can do is just mark where we want to put tape on for that side. So again, I'll just take a bit of tape, make sure it doesn't go over that edge. Just that end bit off. So. And then just one more piece down this side. And then finger there, I can see where hopefully we want to lay it. Like so. And then we'll take this butterfly here. And that will then go on there. So because it's going onto the acetate, I'll just use my glue pen, Quickie Glue tape runner. Just get that on there. And then it won't show quite so much on the back. So then we need to take the other butterflies. So we've got the blue one and this big one here. Again, just snip away the pips. And the idea is they will go like that. But what we're going to do is take some acetate and just cut some small strips. And then take the scoring board and score a mark into that so it folds. And then another one. They're not precise, I'm just guessing roughly where I want them. And then again another one there, so if I make the mark and then I can open it out to do it properly. And then where I've scored that one we can chop it off. So then basically we have a spring, and the idea that's going to go behind the butterfly. So we need 2 of them. So I'll cut another piece. And again, score. If we work out where we want the next one, score again. And then score again, and that will be the one where we cut it off. So I don't know whether you can see that, but basically we've got a zigzag shape for our butterflies. So I'm going to use red liner tape for this, just to make sure it stays put. So if we take those and just cut some small pieces off. Put one on that side. And one on that side. It is so sticky, sticks everywhere. There's one. I'll do it for the second one as well. So I hope everyone's been enjoying the weather. When I'm filming this, we've had a bit of a heat wave and it's been really warm. Today it's a bit cloudy, but you can still feel it's quite warm still. So, and it's not raining, which is a blessing. Just try and get the backings off these. So I'll stick that onto there. And then we'll take the backing off the other one, the other side. And then roughly work out where we want it, and then we'll do the same with the bigger one. If I can get the backing of red liner tape off my fingers, so you trouble with that stuff. And then again, work out where we're going to put this one. I think there. And the idea is they're springy. So obviously if you were posting them, they'd probably get a bit squashed, but you could then open them up. So then we need a sentiment. So we'll just have a look on here. Anyone else been crafting? Have done anything nice? Made anything? Nice to hear what everyone else is doing. I think we'll use this happy birthday one in the gold. Again, just trim it all. Again, that'll go across there. Just gonna work out where we can put it so that it doesn't interfere with the butterfly. Again, we'll only need it on one side. So we'll get some glue. Pop that on there. So then that's how it will stand. And obviously these are all popped up. But obviously will lie flat when you fold it. And then seeing what we've got gem wise, see what colour gems we can put on it. Maybe these blue ones will work. And we'll just dot them around. More. On there. And another one there. And there we have the card. And then you just have the, so a bit more movable rather than just being flat. So that's my card for today. Again, using the Spring Cheer die cut and paper pad from, I think it was Simply Cards and Papercraft magazine a little while ago. if you can't get it in the shops, you'll probably get it on Craft World, because they usually do back issues of magazines if you're interested in this one and haven't got it yet. So thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone that's subscribed and for all the nice comments. And if you're not a subscriber, please think about subscribing. It'd be much appreciated. And I hope to see you in another video. Take care. Bye.